By acknowledging where we are, as many others have, that we are on unceded Algonquin territory, and I particularly want to therefore remind all of us what an incredible honor it is to gather in the territory of our Algonquin sisters and brothers for this kind of rally, for something that brings us together with regard to concerns about racism and hate and inequality and discrimination, because that is so much their struggle, that is their struggle in this territory, and it is so important that we're able to be here as a force conveying that message of equality and rights and justice with our Algonquin brothers and sisters. So let's begin with that acknowledgement. And what an absolute honor it is for all of us. And I'm overwhelmed looking around and seeing everyone who's here, all the backgrounds and the signs and the messages, the causes and the concerns. Obviously, there's one fundamental concern that draws us together, and that is that we are determined to stand together, to speak out together against racism and hate, but we're also determined to stand together, speak out together for equality and rights and tolerance and justice and peace. This is not only about what we're against, friends, is it? This is very much about what we're for. And we absolutely gather because we know when it comes to rights and justice and equality and freedom, there are not many sides to that vision. There are not two sides to that vision. There are not both sides to that debate, friends. There is no side to that. There is only what is true and universal. And that actually takes us back to the words of our own governments 70 years ago when they put pen to paper and crafted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And they spoke. This is governments. This isn't activists. This isn't philosophers. This is governments absolutely committed to the notion of the inherent dignity, the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family. And they did not craft that in on the one hand, on the other hand way. That was a fundamental vision that brought us all together in the late 40s, in a time when the world was raw and hurting and had been riven apart by hatred. Governments knew that the way forward was to affirm that universal vision of human rights that brings us all together. And that's why we're here. Not to debate the issue, but to affirm the issue and take a strong stand. Well, and that's what brought everyone to the streets of Charlottesville, isn't it? Obviously.